cup or a can of something. Maybe we could do a toast to a good show.
Yeah.
We got glasses, maybe hold it up. I suppose I'll lead the toast.
Because you drink.
Because I drink. Got a paper bag here. Lady in the front row, tell me what's in there. That's why you sat in the front row. All right,
Put your glasses on.
yeah, put your glasses on. All right, so what we're gonna do is, if we're gonna toast, we should probably toast to me drinking something. But let's do a toast to a great show. Sound good?
Here's to a great show.
To a great show. This usually works really well with Twinkies throwing them out in the audience. I can usually toss them over my shoulder and I have to worry about my sister or my dad or my brother catching them. Not so much today. But what I am going to do is I'm going to toss this Twinkie out. If you know me really, really well, maybe toss the Twinkie to somebody else. Maybe to my dad trying to catch my I'll toss this Twinkie out over here over my right shoulder and hopefully someone catches it. Yeah, good. Okay, I'll toss another one over here. Yeah. Over here, toss. So we got 4 people with Twinkies? Yeah, awesome. All right, great. So I'm always inspired by magic when I'm doing magic. Really cool things. Obviously pop culture and movies. And one of my favorite movies growing up was Back to the Future. So becoming a magician, yeah, time travel. The whole idea of going back in time. If I could go back to any historical events and be there, it would be great. I just feel amazing to be there, maybe figure out what actually happened. So anyone who knows me well, they said, "Dang, we're going to travel back in time." Where did we go? Obviously, November 22nd, 1963, Dallas, Texas, 12 o'clock, corner of Houston and Allen. People said, "Well, wait a minute. You said 12 o'clock. The assassination happened at 12:30. It did. You had half an hour to walk around and see what's going on before it happened. So obviously, that's what I would do to travel time. Could I show someone who caught the first Twinkie or has a Twinkie in their hand? Over here. You have a Twinkie there. I'm going to ask you, have we met before? No, not till tonight? Yeah, that's great. And when you walked in, I didn't say, hey, make sure when you catch a Twinkie to say, Rumpelstiltskin? No, nothing like that, right? There's nothing prearranged, right? You happen to have a Twinkie, right? And you can't eat it at the end of the show. But until then, save it to the end, yeah? Okay, great. If you could travel in time, and you could do anything, would you want to meet a person? Would you want to go to a historical event? I shared that I'd like to go to Dallas, Texas, November 22nd, 1963. Was there someone famous you'd want to see, living or dead? If you could travel in time, where would you go?
New Orleans.
New Orleans. You want to go to New Orleans? Since you want to see somebody, or just would want to go to New Orleans?
2007.
Okay, was there an event?
Yeah, 2017.
2017. Did something happen on that day? Is there someone you want to see?
Somebody I would like to go and see again.
Oh, somebody else to go see. Is that a person you want to share maybe their first name, their last initial? You want to say Dave C. or Bob?
Daniel.
Daniel? K. Daniel S. Daniel S. I've never met Daniel S. before. I've never met you before. So there's no way I could know Daniel S. There's no way I would know that you were going to say that, right? There's just no way I could have known, right?
Right.
So that's clear, right? So what I'm going to do is I've got an easel over here, and I've got a big Sharpie and a little Sharpie. So I'm going to take this Sharpie, and I'm going to have someone sign it. Yeah, Frank, take that Sharpie, Frank. Right there. So there, just put today's date. Today is 7/22/2023. Yep. Got it? And then you sign your name next to it, yeah. To the right of it, sure. Okay, I'm going to take that back. All right, so if I was to make a prediction right here, right now, and I put Daniel K before we spoke, that'd be impressive, right? Or what was that his name?
Daniel S.
Daniel S, yeah. And if I wrote Daniel S, that'd be pretty impressive. But I'm not going to put that. So I want you to think of something else, okay?
Okay.
Is there anything you can think of? when you were there, did something happen? Was there, something you ate that day, something that we couldn't also possibly know?
Yeah.
You're in the moment, too. Definitely alcohol.
Oh, yeah, I could.
What do you think of? Just popped into your head?
The hurricane drink that I got.
A hurricane.
Really strong.
Okay, again, kind of, think of something more specific. Do you remember what you were wearing that day? You were wearing a blue dress, a green dress, a red top, or something that I couldn't possibly know?
Blue.
It was a blue dress or a blue top?
Blue dress.
A blue dress, so I can put, I can say blue dress?
Yeah.
You wanna commit to that? Blue dress. We're going with it, okay? Blue dress. I didn't walk in and I just said, you know, pick up article.
Looks like dress and shorts.
Yeah, so we'll say blue,
Just say,
yeah, blue
yeah.
dress. All right, we're going with it. Blue dress? Okay. All right. Someone's got a second Twinkie in here somewhere? Second Twinkie. All right, next year. We have met before, but I haven't seen you in many years. Is that fair to say?
Right, yeah.
I mean, how long would you say?
Yeah, maybe 30 years?
30 years? 30 years since last time I saw you. Great. Again, time travel plot. She went to New Orleans how many years ago?
2017.
2017. Do you remember the first house you lived in?
Yeah,
Do you know the address? Like, I grew up at 3631
Yeah.
North Catdale.
I've been there.
Don't go there. He's been there. He's been there for a party or two on North. Yes, he has.
I
Do you
was
remember
kicked
the
out.
address of the first house you lived in? Do you want to give me those numbers? Is it
1708.
1708. Is there any way I could have known 1708?
No.
No.
The house burned down.
The house burned down. Didn't expect that one. Woo, yeah. You know this is a lighthearted fundraiser, right? The house burned down, but 1708, right? There's no way I could know that.
No.
Just say that to yourself. 1708.
1708.
1708. There's no way I can know that, guys. The third person who got a Twinkie. Oh, he's back there. That's a guy named Warren. I know him, I don't know him that well. We ride motorcycles every now and then, every couple weekends. So I know him, I know of him, but I don't know you super well. Warren, I'm gonna give you a free choice. Now, I know you were in the military, I know you spent time in Germany, correct?
Yeah.
I know you like motorcycles, Hondas in particular, yeah?
Yeah.
So, do you wanna pick something that I couldn't possibly know about myself? Do you remember the first girl you ever kissed? I said, oh, maybe your wife's sitting next to you. Definitely wasn't her. Do you remember or no?
Yeah.
Is that a name, an obvious name?
Yeah.
You want to give her first name and her last initial?
Yeah, Jennifer R.
Jennifer R. Yeah, let's not go any further than R, right? Who is that? Yeah. So Jennifer R.
Yeah.
Warren, have you ever talked about the first girl you ever kissed?
No?
Did I give you $10 when you walked in the front door and said, when you catch that Twinkie, make sure you say Jennifer R?
No.
No, there's no way I could have known, right? It's just
Right.
an impossibility. But Jennifer R, we're going with Jennifer R. Everybody, Jennifer R. The fourth Twinkie, where the heck is that fourth? Right there. This guy, I kind of know him too, but I know a little about him, so I'll tell you. He was a teacher at St. Vitus, the grammar school I went to. He's sitting next to a teacher, my fifth grade teacher, and a lot of other people, your fifth grade teacher. Give him a round of applause for education. Is there anything that you could possibly tell me that there's no way I could know about it?
I'm sure there probably.
Yeah, there's gotta be something. Do you remember your first car?
Yes,
What year was it? Do you know what year it was?
71.
A 1971 what?
Buick Skylark.
Buick Skylark.
Nice.
So let's just say 1971 Buick, yeah? Is that fine? A 1971 Buick. Is there any way I could have known that?
No.
Did we ever have a conversation about automobiles, motorcycles, transportation, anything in general?
Never.
Never. And I didn't hate when he went to catch that Twinkie, don't hand you out that Twinkie. There's no way I could have known that. So 1971 Buick Skylark, a 1971 Buick, we're gonna go with that. Now, there's no way I could have known that either, right? So let's kind of go back to the people we started with. The first Twinkie catcher, where you at? A blue dress. You could have said a green dress, a red dress, an orange dress. You could have said you were wearing overalls. It was 1969 was Woodstock, you might have said the date. But that's what you said. What did you say?
1708.
1708. Is there any way I could have known 1708? There's not, unless I was a time traveling magician, right?
Yeah.
Then it would make sense, right? And then, Warren?
Yep.
What was that beautiful girl's name? Well, she was average looking, yeah, I'm sorry.
Jennifer R.
Yeah, Jennifer, average looking girl. She's still on Facebook. And then a 1971 Buick. There's no way I could know that. But we'll come back to that, all right? We're gonna all come back to that. Hold your Twinkies, don't eat them, please, please.
Just hanging?
All right. I heard someone say Jennifer. Of course, I've got to do a card trick since it is a magic show, right? It's kind of mandatory, right? Exactly. I'm going to have someone pick a card. Pretty straightforward. But, yeah. Well, we met outside briefly, yeah. Just have you reach in and pick any card you want. It's a regular deck of cards. I bought it from a magic shop. It was only $30. I have a shelf. How much you ruin the trick? No, I'm just kidding. I will keep cutting until you say stop. Stop. Okay, good. We're leaving out. I'm going to be one finger ruby like your mother told you never to do. And any way you want, you're going to reach in and pull out a card. And see it and show the whole audience. You can even say it out loud. It's not one of those tricks where it matters if I saw it or I didn't see it. Everybody see it? Good card?
Best one.
Best card. All right, cool. Are we going to take over the right back in the deck? I'm going to cut it once, twice, and a third time. And now that card is gone. It should be. $5 it better. I'm just going to flip through and show you that that card is gone. What was your card? Ace of clubs. Everybody saw the ace of clubs on the Phantom show. The ace of clubs. See it in there anymore? You go slower. No ace of clubs. Do you know why? It's gone. I'm certain it's gone. And I know where it went. Because obviously when something disappears, it's got to appear somewhere else. It's actually in my wall. Did anyone see me put my hands in my pockets at this point? Earlier I did, but not after I stuck the card, right? Yeah, so I reached in my wallet. It's the finest Naugahyde you can buy. I open up this wallet.
Careful.
And there's huge flames. And I reach into those flames. And I pull out the ace of clubs. And it's your card on fire. Would that be impressive? Impressive. Show everybody there. Tell them what it says.
Your card on fire. You're a flame.
You're on fire. It's impressive, right? I didn't keep you can keep that. Yeah. But obviously the anticipation was high, right? I said, I opened my wallet. But if it worked appropriately, it should have been.
Yeah!
Woo!
That guy's hungry.
What was it again?
That was the ace of clubs.
Ace of clubs.
I didn't know you did it.
You know what I was All right, I believe you saw this trick not too long ago. So I'm going to pick you. Someone over here. This gentleman here. What are you drinking there? You got a Miller? Living the high life? Miller High Life. Yeah, I'm going to give you that. Tell everybody what that is. It's nothing but a Corona. There's no secret compartments, no trap doors, no nothing. There's a Coca-Cola bottle cap in there. Inside of it. Yeah, inside of it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Pretty clear. All right, so we're going to do something really cool with this bottle. This is known as a conditioning trick in magic. In other words, I condition you with this bottle to do something later. But I'm just going to take the bottle cap, as everyone can see the Coke bottle. There's not really a trap door down there, but if there was a trap door, you would go 1, 2, 3, you hold it, penetrate the glass, and go into the bottle. That's the basic premise. So on 3, 1, 2, 3, and there it goes right into the bottle. You can see that, show everybody that it's there. And the trap door is behind the barcode, so go ahead and check the barcode. That's exactly where it's at. Now, what's really cool about the trick is nobody realizes this, but if you're doing it, if you're doing the trick, what you want to do is you want to get rid of the bottle cap. And if you get rid of the bottle cap, you throw it away, and you pull out the bottle like this, and just like this and can you catch this? You got it? Good. Did you get it? Yeah, you got it? I threw you a bottle cap. Did you catch it? Coca-Cola? Yeah, you got it. All right. You got your hand now? I want you to throw it up in the air and try and catch it right in there. So on 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, all right. Remember I said I was going to condition you earlier with the profile?
Yes.
Any idea what I have in this bag? Oh, well, they made it really obvious. A bottle of Corona. An empty bottle.
Empty.
Empty. You put it back in the bag. I need a, full thing. No, magic wand.
Oh.
You say it over there? I say magic wand. We're gonna do something really magical with this wand. I'm just gonna tap the bottle, just listen audibly. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
You know what happened?
It's full.
No.
The cap's on it.
What was that?
The cap's on it.
No,
There's
it disappeared.
nothing on there.
It's gone.
What the heck?
I know. Now, most people say, Ben, obviously you're just holding it in the bag and gravity's not doing this thing because you're holding on to the bottle. But here's what I'm gonna do, listen. I'm gonna bring it back. Boom, there it is. Thank you. But people are saying, you know, you kind of just, it's always there, you know, and it's not really good. So I've got to do something really impressive, right? On 3. So here we go. Audibly, listen to this. Ready? You hear that? Everyone just says you had 2 bottles in there. But I did. There's only one. You can drink it, but it's really warm. People always ask, he said, we don't know, it's real. You know, when I think of that bottle here. Might be salty. Again, being inspired by movies, I mentioned earlier, Back to the Future, time travel, all that fun stuff. One of my other favorite movies, and if anyone knows me well, they know that Star Wars was a big deal to me. And I really, really enjoyed Star Wars. And one of the coolest things about Star Wars was the laser beams. You know, you had that lasers. And again, lasers kind of disappointed me as an adult because I realized they were just cat toys. Go around, and that's all you really get. But if you go on Amazon and you buy one of those really high-powered lasers, you know something really amazing happen. I need someone really responsible. No raises their hand, of course. Very responsible. That lady right there looks responsible. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna give you this laser beam. I'm gonna show you how to turn it on. Don't look behind you. Turning on is that button right there. Just go ahead and shine it on that Corona bottle right there. Boom, you got it. Yeah, simple enough. Yeah, okay, that's your job. Now I need someone to choose a card. This young lady down here at the end of the day, just pick any card you want. Yep, got it. And show everybody that card on the way. Everybody see it? Good card? It's not the AC clubs again, is it?
We burned that one.
That's good. Alright, now we're going to take your card. And actually, take your card again and hold it between your hands nice and tight. Just kind of warm it up a little bit. The idea is to make her card a little bit warmer than the rest of these cards. A little bit longer, I'll explain why. So the idea is the laser beam is going to be pointing from over here to the Corona bottle up against the deck of cards. Hopefully the laser beam penetrates through this deck and heats up her card in particular because it's an extra warmer than any of these others. So that's what we're going to try. We're going to take your card, put it right back into the deck. And now I'm going to have you test this. Go ahead and give it a test right in the center. Okay, stop. Bullseye. You're good at this. You're good. So you know what you got to do, right? You're going to laser beam right in there. Don't look behind you. Look behind you. Stop, Ross. Okay, you're going to on three. You're going to get that laser. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Pull it right out there.
Smoke all that?
Hold it.
Welder doing.
Hold it. It smokes so much more in there. Okay, enough. Remember what your card was? Ooh, that one. It's got a burn mark on it. Whoa. What was it? 10 hearts.
My little brother.
We only got an hour. Yeah, we only got an hour.
He's everywhere.
The power of persuasion, that's what this one represents. Just from me up here talking, the tone of my voice, I can get you to think of anything, say anything. I'm basically controlling any person I think in this audience. This gentleman here, I think you're also a teacher, correct? Yes, yes. We've met once or twice before. If you could just name any river in the world. The Mississippi River, everybody, the Mississippi River. Anyone know reality TV? Reality TV stars? Anyone know any of that?
Yes.
Reality TV? Someone back there? Who's it? Yes?
Yes.
Reality TV, name any reality TV star. Anyone, bachelor, bachelorette, I don't care.
We do Vanderpump Rules.
Yeah, Vanderpump Rules.
All right. What is it on there? Was it, no, I'm blanking. Lisa Vanderpump.
Vanderpump, friends with the Kardashians. Someone who knows prehistoric things, someone really good with history. This guy and then, you look like you know history. Any dinosaur doesn't matter. Tyrannosaurus Rex being born. Tyrannosaurus Movies. Anyone know movies? Someone knows movies. This guy right here.
Jaws.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. That was not staged. That was not set. DVD of Jaws.
Amazing.
This guy in the back row. Name any state of the United States. Any of the 50 states. I don't care what state you name.
Idaho.
Idaho. The Capitol building of Idaho. This guy over here laughing. I don't know. You guys paying that guy. Sir, name any fruit.
Apple.
Apple tree. Last time I did this is no joke, Andrew confirmed this. The woman said grapes. Oh, the damn fruit doesn't grow on a tree.
It is
All right,
BYOB.
so let's go shopping. I need a shopper. You look like a shopper. You look like an educated consumer. What store do you want to go shopping at? Macy's, Jewel, Mariano's? Macy's, nice. I'm impressed. All right, what are we buying? A bag? A handbag?
Sure.
What brand?
Louis Vuitton?
Louis Vuitton handbag? The barcode for Louis Vuitton. Last time I performed this, a good friend said this young man here with his hands crossed. You got a good time, right?
Oh, yeah.
That pose.
No, pissed off you.
Some good tricks.
And the actor living or dead.
John Wayne.
John Wayne. John Wayne, 14 months.
Definitely him.
All right, most recognizable cube in the country, the world, the Rubik's Cube. Go ahead and give it a little bit of a mix, not too much, I've got it solid. Easy now. Guess it didn't give it a mix a little bit too, right? How many times did you turn it? 2, 3, 4 times? 4 or 5 times? 4 or 5? 4 or 5 times? Yeah, exactly. Solving Rubik's Cube takes a lot of talent, a lot of skill. I've been working with Rubik's Cubes for about 20 years now. There's several ways of solving them, 3 really easy ones that come to mind. The most easiest way to solve Rubik's Cube is to peel off all the stickers. The 6 sides that they correspond to. Second way is to turn in quarter turn and pull off one of the corners and reassemble it to the corresponding colors. And the third way, which is my favorite, and I highly recommend everybody here do this. There's videos on YouTube that explain the same thing. Buy one brand new. Put it on your mantle. Tell everybody, don't mess with that. Took me a week. So. That's it. So what I'm going to try to do here is speed solve this cube. I'm going to take this cube, put it behind my back, and solve it. Anyone know whether I'm right? Kathy, you're my sister. Am I left-handed or right-handed?
Right-handed.
I'm right-handed, so I'm going to solve it left-handed.
Wow.
Left-handed behind my back, with my eyes closed. My eyes closed. What does that mean? What am I doing? Right when I say it, my eyes closed. Right? How many seconds is it? It's a great trick. I have a workshop. Anyone wants to know how to do this? I'm happy to show you after the show. It's only about a 20-minute workshop, but I can show you exactly how to do that with just a regular Rubik's Cube. But after the show, anyone wants to come up, okay? All right, great.
How do I sign up for that class?
Yeah. All right, $10. All proceeds go to an animal rescue. Yeah, that's it. An animal rescue. No, seriously though, the Rubik's Cube, solving it is obviously talent. It is true talent. And people say, you're a magician. I expect you're just going to solve it, and that's the end of the trick. Big deal. So what I am going to do is I'm going to raise the stakes. I'm going to get someone in this audience to come up and solve this Rubik's Cube. Does that seem fair? No.
It's a setup. It's a setup.
Oh, you think it's a setup? Who set up the setup?
Well, well,
Come on. Yeah, come on.
You got it.
And we're about 30 moves away from solving this cube, so I want to make that very clear. So I'm going to show you what you're going to do. I'll have you stand just a little bit further back on the wall. I'm going to give you these instructions. Yeah, just line up, exactly. So I'm going to hand you the cube behind your back. You're going to hold the cube just like this, not with one hand, not with the other hand, but both hands holding it just like that. Behind your back, yes. If someone in the audience calls out 4, you're going to turn the cube just like that, 4 times. If someone calls out 2, you're going to turn the cube 2 times. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Nice and simple? Okay, great.
I've been drinking.
You've been drinking. Stay at center stage. She's been drinking. All right, so that's what you do. Both hands behind your back. And I'm going to hand you the cube, and all you're going to do is, like I said, holding it right like that. Yes. Yep, got it. Okay, got it. Okay. All right, we're going to have to call out some numbers now.
3.
So, ooh, wow. Okay.
Even numbers only.
Yep. Okay, and let's, we need about 25, 30. So, this lady in the back here, how many?
5.
5. 5 turns? Got it. You just don't drop the keys. Okay, and this gentleman here, stand up. How many? 4. 4 turns?
I have to count.
I don't even know how many that is, but we're just going to keep going. How many?
7.
7?
7.
She works here now.
Right.
Sure, young lady in the back with the shirt. Yeah, Yeah, right there, you. Yeah.
Louis Vuitton.
9.
9. There you go. 9. Woo. 9.
Some of us don't like numbers,
Yes,
alright?
okay, yes, awesome, okay.
Oh my God.
This gentleman here with the baseball cap on, call out any number.
1.
Thank you.
Awesome. And then that gentleman back there in the back row.
3.
3, oh, going easy on it, 3. All right, awesome. Okay, and then, should we do another number or no?
Give it a break.
One more?
Thank you.
One?
One.
She called out one.
Alright.
And then, let's do one more. Run some overalls back there, young lady?
4.
4. 4 turns, okay. So let's go over this. Randomly,
Arthritis kicking in.
Rubik's Cube has 6 sides, red, white, blue,
And
green,
yes.
orange, and yellow. And there's about 43 quintillion different combinations you can mix a Rubik's Cube up in. Quintillion sounds like a large number, it is. It's 43 with 30 zeros after it. So it's a huge, ridiculous number. So the chances that me as a speed cuber and a magician solving it would make perfect sense, I can do it. And I could have just turned around and switched it with the one I had when I started out. But she did not come up here and have that luxury, correct?
No, I did not.
What is your name?
Valerie.
Valerie.
Yes.
Think like that?
Yes.
Yeah. Val. If Val brings that cube out in front of her, and it is solved, completely solved, and not only completely solved, but she gets to keep that cube, because I don't want anyone to say to the show, it was a trick cube, and it was this, and it was that. She gets to keep that cube. Would that be impressive?
Yeah.
I'll give Val a big round of applause.
Yeah.
Val, on three. Yep.
Everybody should donate $1 for the fundraiser.
Oh, $1 for yeah, exactly, yes. Oh, that's what I did mention. Did anyone pet Bob Ross? You got any chance to pet him? It was $5 to pet him. Anybody actually hold him? You know, it's $10. And if anyone takes a picture of him, it's $25. But other than that, Valerie, on 3, I want you to bring it up to us.
Disclaimer, I'm not that good at counting.
Oh, boy. And you've been drinking
You
tonight?
can listen.
On 3, Valerie, I want you to bring that cube down and show everybody in. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Have Valerie do another trick. There's a water for you.
Anybody know what this is?
Oh my God.
The Game of Trouble. As a kid playing this game, I was not good at it. I'm gonna
I
be
know.
clear about that. The reason I wasn't good at it, there were several reasons. The first reason was half the pieces were missing. Being from a family of 15, you had to make shift and have pennies and dimes and nickels on the board instead of the colored pieces. But playing this game thousands and thousands of times, I got really good at one thing. And that one thing I got good at was sound. You know what that was? That sound? No, that was a 5. That was a 5. You know what that was?
2.
3. That was a 6. Young ladies? That's a wrong one. Let's try 2 for 2.
4.
Still a 1. I tried, yeah. But basically, that's the premise of it. So just me listening to it, I know that that's a 5. I know that's a 4. I know that's a 2. I know that's a 4. It's amazing. Especially when you look at it. It's very easy. Let's do 1. I'm going to come over here. I want you to and go with it. And when you're ready, I want you to stop.
All right.
Are you happy with that number?
Yes.
How many fingers am I holding up?
5.
What is your number?
5.
You know how the game goes, just a click. Are you happy with that number? Are you happy with it or do you want to change it?
That's fine.
You sure?
Yep.
I believe that's a 4.
It is.
That's what John Wilson. 4, 3, 2, 6, 1, 4. Thank you. We didn't set that that up. You done? You done?
Yes.
How many people did you come here with?
You guys fell.
Two. And you rolled a two.
Yes.
Go bunch, go bunch. 4, 4, 4, 2, 4, 5, 5, 6, 2, 4, 2, 4. When you're ready, say you're ready. You ready? It's a 5. All day long. Yes, it's over here. We got a non-believer over here. Yeah. Actually, the first time I did this trick, and Angela can test for this too, I said I have a 6-sided die, you can pick any number, go ahead and roll it, go ahead and call the number, and the guy said 7.
He tried to teach you that.
You did try to teach me math in 5th grade, so I want you to roll that. Let me give you an option. You want to click, click, click it, or do you want to shake the entire board?
I'll shake the board.
Shake the board, and when you're ready, say you're ready. And make sure the numbers are actually changing.
Come on, get ready!
Let me know when you're ready. You good?
I'm ready.
I believe it's a 3.
Son of a freak, get down!
Get away,
Oh, you're embarrassing yourself, Frank.
Are you ready, Frank? No. Yes?
What's going on up there?
You good?
Yeah.
It's a 2.
It's a 7.
Put your shorts up, Frank.
All right. Again, is that mentalism? Is that mind reading? Is it lung? Is it audible sound? Like I said, some people have bad eyesight and their hearing is improved. Some people have hearing and their eyes. It's magic, exactly. It is the game of trouble at the end of the show. If you guys want to see it, we're happy to see it. It is a trick that I created. The laser beam trick is also a trick I created. If there's any tricks you didn't like tonight, it was probably somebody else created it. Yeah, there's quite a few that I actually did come up with. I've got a dictionary here and then someone who's a teacher. This gentleman, did you get some education there? Show me exactly what that is. That is a dictionary. Flip through the pages, let me know it's truly just a dictionary. It's a dictionary. Yep, lots of
Ease
words.
it on it.
It's my father. He might be. It's not even confirmed, but it is truly.
Master's of Education.
Yeah, truly a dictionary, right? You got your glasses on? Thank God. All right, so we're going to give someone the book who is got good printing. Usually it's a woman that has good printing. Lynn is good printing. That's good printing. Yeah.
Polly does the printing.
Lynn's back there. Lynn, if I gave you this dictionary, I'm going to give you a Post-it note. Put it on the back. And if I had you write down a word, any word you want, don't do hippopotamus because I spelled it wrong last time. Just a small word. Write it on there, and then fold up the Post-it note. I'm going to turn my back all the time. Don't even show anybody else around you. But print it nice and big, nice and clear, whatever the word is. It could be a 2-letter, a 3 or 4 or 5-letter word. It could be anything like that. Yeah. Just think of any word. You got a word, and make sure it's a word that would actually be in this dictionary. Okay. Yep. Got it. English. English. Yeah. All right. I'm going to come over to you and hand you the dictionary. I'm going to hand you the pen. Yep. It's not a magic pen. I'll let you keep those. Yeah. So write that word big and clear, and when you're done, I want you to fold up that Post-it note.
Open up the dictionary, look inside.
Kathy, he's doing a joke. Jesus.
Are you done? Nice and clear. You take that Post-it note off, fold up in a small piece. Good? Yep. Fold it up. Don't let me see it. I'll take the dictionary back. The magic pen is yours. You can keep it.
Oh, I have colors.
Oh, you got one back. It's a gift. Okay. All right. The word that you wrote, did you feel you had free choice? And you were chosen because you have good printing, so yeah, I guess that's what your sister said anyway. Okay. Think about this book, this dictionary. And if it was in here, would it be in the first quarter of the book, the second quarter of the book, 3 quarters, all the way to the end, the beginning? Where do you think it would actually be in this book?
Third quarter.
The 3rd quarter? You sure?
No.
There's those things in there.
Or her spelling's not good. She can write it. So you could say the third quarter of the book?
Yeah.
Right in there on the third quarter. Don't tell me the word. You see it in there? She says 3/4 of the way in there. You see it in there? She says, yeah, she says 3/4. Anyone got really good eyesight here? You got that word? You know it. And you wrote it down on that piece of paper? We're here for a fundraiser tonight, right? And you did that free choice? But I'm getting a sense of this word and it feels like it's somehow related or associated with why we're here tonight. Yeah. And of all the words you could have chosen, it's not a giant word, it's not a real small word, it's kind of right in the middle there, right? And you said about 3/4 of the way to that dictionary. So I'm going to go, don't say anything, but I'm going to go with the letter P. You know, does that sound good? I'm going to say maybe puppy. Yeah? You want to show me that word?
She misspelled it.
She misspelled it. All right. We're closing up the show. We're coming to the end. We need to, those 4 people who had those Twinkies, where are they at? Can I get those 4 people to stand up? The 4 Twinkies? Stand up, 4 Twinkies. You signed it, correct? Frank? Oh, yeah. Yeah, do you want to come up? Let me give you the notepad. I have 4 things written there. Yes? I'll leave you over there.
These 2 dumbfounded to hold it.
I got
The first person, yeah, you can stay there, yeah, with the Twinkie, yeah. It's certainly not, I agree. Will you tell everybody what your word was that I couldn't possibly know? The word, yeah. We said blue dress. Yes. And then your number was?
1708.
1708. And then the third was Jennifer R.
Terrible kisser.
Yeah.
And then
How do you know?
a 1971 Buick. Frank, throughout the whole show, and everyone could look back on the video, did I at any point walk over to the easel and write anything down? No, I did not. I wrote it down first and asked Jules questions. You want to show everybody what that?
You got it all right, except for Jennifer R.
That's your keepsake.
More, just go back in time.
All right, so that does conclude the show. I want to, again, thank everybody for coming. If you like the shirt I'm wearing, we have them for sale. If you like the hat I'm wearing, we have those for sale too. It is LSI on the hat, right? It says. It's Logan Square Improv. I tell everybody it's Louisiana State Institute. The shirts are also available. We only have a few, yeah?
Only a few left.
Only a few left, yeah, so they're going fast, everybody. So if you want any of those, you're welcome to. We also have ding dongs, Twinkies, cupcakes.
What'd you call it?
And if you're anyone's hungry, if I want to get something to eat. But again, I really do appreciate everybody coming out. I'm humbled, and let's give everyone a round of applause.